Now there's something called the weighted mean, and the weighted mean is used when you have different weights to different numbers. The good news is that we can use the weighted mean in our frequency table. So let's go ahead, and rather than showing you how to do it the long way, we're going to show you how to use your calculator. For a student, test grades for a certain course includes 4 tests plus a final exam. If the test grades are 55, 80, 63, 82, and the final exam mark is 90, their arithmetic mean is 74, but it doesn't reflect the importance of the final exam. Let's assume the teacher allocates the following weights. So how would we find the weighted mean? You're going to take your calculator and you are going to put in your data. If there's anything in there, clear it out. And your data is the test grade. So we have 55, 80, 63, 82, and the final exam mark was 90. Now we're going to go over into frequency and we're going to put in the weights as numbers. So 10, 20, 15, 15, and 40. And when we do that and we do our our variation, we're going to be doing X bar. So to find the weighted mean, we get that the weighted mean is 79.25, or a much higher average than the arithmetic mean. So let's try a few other problems like this. Excuse me, that was the easy solution. 2 math classes took the same test. The first class had 18 students. Its mean was 70.5. The second class had 33 students, and the class mean was 64. Calculate the weighted mean of the test based on the results of all 51 students. Okay, well, you've got 2 different things going on. You have the frequency. The frequency is whenever you deal with numbers of something. And then you have the actual data. The mean was 70.5. The mean was 64. So in order to do this in your calculator, you're going to go into your data, clear out whatever's in there, and your data you're putting in. Now this is really important and it's something you need to pay attention to. The data you're putting in is your grade, 70.5 and 64. The frequency is how many times that data appears. So the first class had 18 students and the mean was 70. So 18 students earned the 70.5. And 33 students earned the 64. Okay, so now we're going to hit AC, and we're going to be doing shift, stat, variation, and we get that the weighted mean for all 51 students was 66.29. All right, let's try another problem just to make sure that we understand how to do it. The mean of 100 students' grades was found to be 40. Later, it was discovered that a score of 53 was misread as 83. Find the corrected mean corresponding to the corrected score. All right, so that means that 100 students, so this is our frequency, was found that the data was 40. Correct? So that means that if we take the total amount of scores, 100 times 40, that means the 100 students scored a total of 4,000 points. Now, unfortunately, one score was misread as 83, so I'm going to take out the 83 from that. So that means 4,000 minus 83 gives me 3,917 total points. But we're going to put the one student back in at 53. And that shows that they all scored 3,970. So now we need to divide by our frequency. So we started by multiplying. We're now going to divide by the 100 students. And we get that the weighted mean divided by 100 is 39.7. So there's a lot of ways to do this. You can do it through weights, but you can also use your logic in order to find the correct answer.